Well. Hello, everybody. My name is Poyos from BSIT 2C. For today's video, we are here to learn on how to make a simple GUI in NetBeans Apache. Now, the first thing you do when you arrive in NetBeans is, of course, add your frame. You go through here in this little button and go to Swing GUI Forms. You add JFrame form to add your first frame. So you can put any name you want. So let's just put new frame then. Then after getting here, you can see it's blank. Yeah, this is your frame and it is blank. Imagine your frame. It's a canvas. You can drag it how big you want it to be, or you can stretch it and how tall you want it to be. So this is what it looks like. This is what's gonna 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 greet you. So if you want a background, of course, you go through here, a panel. A panel, a panel is a container. Go through here, you stretch it as much as you want, and see this is your panel. You need a color for it. So you go through here, background. So you press this here and find a background of your choosing. So red, white, or black, or anything you want. So for this time, I'll choose white. So now we have a white background, and let's say I want to make a click button. Like for example, this one, the old frame that I have. I want it to have a simple click me. So to add a simple button is to go here, do its three controls and button. So there it is. You have a button. So you have to name your button then. So for example, let's just say click. You can name it to however you want it to be. Then after that, let's go to label. It's gonna show how much you have clicked the button. So let's say click 0 times. And of course, you can't see it. You can't see it that much, but you have to stretch out the label. You have to stretch out the label for you to see everything. So there you go. And it's a bit light, too light. So let's go through here and this time go to foreground. After heading to foreground, go and press your black. There you go. And while you're here, you can also check on how you want the font to be. You want it to be bold, or how big you want it to be, or any font that you like. So let's say I want it to be a U Gothic light, a bold U Gothic light with 48, 48 in size. See, this is too big. It's a bit too big, right? So let's just, either way, let's just leave it at that. Just leave click 0 times at that. And as you can see here, we can't really, when we put it close to each other, it just moves on itself. So what we want to do here is take this here. You don't want it to stretch out. If you don't want it to stretch out, you want it to be perfectly still like this. Take the panel, the panel here, the panel that you have made, and then go through navigator. Navigator. You right click on the panel. Oh, sorry. You Yeah, so this is your panel. So you right click on the you right click on the panel and go through you right click on the panel. You right click on the panel and go to set layout and absolute layout. What it's gonna do is make this panel here absolute. So when you move this now, it won't stretch out anymore because it's absolute already. You can't move the panel that freely. It just stays there in an absolute position or absolute size. Right. Then after getting that, now you have your first UI. So let's say I want to try it, and so you press Shift and F6 to run your code. Hmm. So as you can see here, it doesn't do anything yet. So what we're gonna do is create a functionality for it. So we exit this and then go to what this is. This is called a J label. I meant, let's go through here. A button. So you want to find a J button. What happens when you press the J button? So you double press the click button and it creates code on what it's gonna do. So let's say you want the you want the J label to rename itself. So when you press the click button, it's gonna say this. So J frame 1. Is it J frame 1? Oh no, it's J label. J label 1 dot. So J label 1 lights up because we have our own J label here. Because we called this one. So we call J label 1 and say set text. Is it right? Let me check first. Set text. Ah, there you go. What it's gonna do is set the text inside of this label. So uh let's say clicked, and then after that plus uh num. Just say num plus plus times. There you go. So now we have it, but the problem is we don't have this variable yet. So what we're gonna do is set it here. Let's put int num. So what's we're gonna do is we're gonna set our value num. So we have to say it's 0 at first. So when we press the button, when we for a minute, okay. When we press the button, it's we're gonna have to say the num has to be added. So num plus plus. So what's this gonna do is add add 1 to our num. So if we try to run this, mm, there you go. So it adds itself up. Now, to add a picture that you want is to go here in label as well. Then after going to label, there's an icon here. If you want to add a photo icon, and then you press to external image and find the picture that you want to find. So for example, I want this random picture here. Yes. So there you go. So we're gonna add this random picture of a ball. Oh, so there you go. Now we have a random picture of a ball. But the problem is, there you go. Now we have a random picture of a ball. We can resize it as to however we want, but it's a bit too big for me now. So we're just gonna leave it as it is. So this is how you add pictures. Label and then go to icon. And I am lost as to wherever I'm supposed to be. Let's undo all this. So there you have it, folks. A simple way, simple instruction or tutorial guide to make your GUI. Thank you.